Good afternoon, Nifties, and Merry Christmas Eve to those who celebrate. And for those who don't, maybe if you celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. Um, all of the things. Happy holidays. We'll just say that because I have an inclusive space. This is our Perler doghouse, and I have made significant strides. Significant strides. So I wanted to work on that. I'm almost done, which is good because it's almost Christmas. So I have, let's see. Oh, I'm drinking eggnog with a little floater. Cheers. Cheers. Okay, and I've done this one and this one. This little sled, I think. And then I think these might be the ears. Some little connector pieces, maybe the little legs, and then this piece. So what I need is this one. And then I might be able to assemble, which is exciting. So I'm just gonna keep these pieces here. Maybe I'll put the front on the tray. I was doing them all on one tray because it does all fit. However, I have not been having a lot of success with the melting. And maybe it's because my beads are old. Because this kit is actually, I want to say maybe 3 years old. It's been a while. So, I mean, that legit could be the issue. And I do like it on top, because it does line up properly. However, it kind of, I don't know, I think it's harder on my eyes, maybe because I'm a little bit older. So I've just been kind of using this as my lineup, and then I just put it where I like. We are on one tray of beads. One tray of beads, I have these two colors from the other section, little gray, and then this green, and then I do have these two containers, so white and black, but I'm definitely over halfway done. And I do feel like I might have some extra beads, which is great because I wanted to make the German Shepherd. Actually, I want my son to make the German Shepherd, and I don't know if that's going to happen. But I did want him to make that for his godfather because his godfather has a German Shepherd named Beast. And he is, he's kind of a beast. He's really big, and he is, I guess he's aggressive with other dogs. And in fact, I guess he's aggressive with some people too. Well, let me just be honest. But he's not aggressive with me, except that maybe because I don't go over that often. When he sees me, he really wants me to pet him. And, I don't go over so often, especially now that we've moved, because we used to live pretty close to them, but now that we've moved, it's kind of far. And so we don't go that often. But when I do go over there, the dog just will push me around with his body. He'll just shove me around because he's a little bit heavy. And I'm heavy too, but I mean, I don't know. He's pretty strong. And he'll push me around and slide me around until I pet him. And then after I pet him, he's not pushy anymore. But he's a sweet dog too at the same time, right? But yes, he has maybe, reacted not in the best way to other people. But to me, he's very sweet, except that he's pushy. I don't know if you have seen, but I went on the Gen X podcast experience. The Gen X Experience podcast with Blythe, and we talked about the book A Wrinkle in Time. It was her first book club, and unfortunately, some other people were supposed to be there, but due to technology or whatever, it didn't work out. So it was just she and I, and we just had a lovely time talking about the book. and it's now published. So if you want to check it out, I really encourage you to do so. It is an hour, but if you loved the book A Wrinkle in Time, or if you ever just had any interest at all, we really kind of delve deep into it. And then not only that, but we definitely have our Gen X experience, like eyes on it, which I think is exciting. And in addition, you see my face, and you know I don't ever show my face because here we're talking the focus is the craft, right? I don't necessarily want you to watch what I'm doing the whole time. I mean, you can, of course, but the purpose of a 10-minute crafting break is so that you can do your craft too. And then I feel like if I put my face on there, it would just be too distracting. And so my goal always is that you turn on and let me check it. Ooh, beautiful. My goal always is that you turn on the episode and you have your own work in progress, and then you just do it at the same time. Okay, and then I did the fire hydrant earlier today, and here it is. I had some difficulty because some of them so the one issue that I'm really having, and you know, of course I'm always open to tips, is that I have inconsistent melting. Like I'm not a very consistent melter, and then I'm thinking that maybe part of it is that the beads are old. So I'm hoping that's part of it, because like I said, I just bought that huge Eiffel Tower for myself for Christmas, and it's perler bead because I thought, oh, it'll be fun to see the architecture of it. But you do a lot of assembly, and if you don't melt them right, you know, it doesn't assemble right. Because like here you have to like push it through the space, like you leave a gap in the middle, kind of like this. And so I'm assuming you're gonna have to push this through here, or maybe this one, but you're gonna have to push this through here. So if you melt it too much, it's not gonna fit. So let's try. They come with parchment paper, which is great, but then right here, I don't know if you can see, but right here is a line from the parchment paper, and that was annoying to me. And I'm gonna leave it because, you know, I'm lucky it got together, but I'm not sure I want to use the folded parchment paper. I did have parchment paper from my own kitchen that I did not tear very well because the parchment paper container, you know, it keeps on breaking. I think it's because I want to get like, you know, like a natural parchment paper brand, and they do have good parchment paper, as you can see, but maybe they don't spend as much time on the box design. Okay, so that's really good. One thing I was thinking about is that they have on Amazon, and you know, I feel bad about it, but I am still probably going to buy it there. And the reason why is because they don't have, like I went to Michael, and to try to get the stuff from Michael's, so at least I would be supporting like jobs in my area, but they don't have everything there. And so if they don't have everything there, like where am I going to get it if not Amazon? And I live in an area that is really, really populated. And so I feel bad for using Amazon, but I also want things that I want. In this case, I want there's like a little iron that's made that people use for their perler beads. And I'm wondering if that would make a difference. Okay, so here's my little puppy. Okay, and then here are the instructions. Oh, this is the back. Oh, okay, look. Okay, here's the back piece. And then it says, use the ears. These are the legs. Oh my gosh, this is so complex. Okay, this is the base. Can you see? Here we go. I'll move my little tree. Today is Christmas Eve, and I'm actually going to be singing at my church tonight, which is a big surprise because I'm not the soloist. I have one other time sang at the church, so I mean I'm kind of getting there, but at the same time I'm not like a professional or anything. Okay, 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 this goes here. Let's see if I mean, oh, this is big enough, good. Oh no, this one's not big enough. Okay. Okay, there is a shoving aspect to it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, and then this one. Okay. Oh my gosh, look how cute he is. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then this one. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see if that one fits. So if you have time, I know everyone is, well, not everyone is busy, but many people are busy for the holiday season. But if there's any reason that you are not busy, please. Are they supposed to be stuck here? I think they just sit there. Yes, if there's any reason that you're not busy and maybe you're feeling a little bit under the weather because of the holiday season, I hope that you are able to see the pot. Oh my gosh, look how cute he is. Oh my gosh. Look, he's like a little three-dimensional. Oh, he's so cute. I think he's a boxer. Oh, so cute. Okay, so the next one is this. I don't know if it's a terrier or maybe like a French bulldog. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna do that. And then here's the fire hydrant, which was funny, but also, okay, I thought he was too big, but when you look at the dog's face, I feel like, okay, the scale is okay. And then the German Shepherd and the little Yorkie. So 3 more dogs. I have here at the front of the gingerbread house, and the dog goes right here. And then look at the dachshund. I did finish. I actually ended up having to use glue on this one because I made it too small. But you know what? It looks fine. So here's the dachshund. He's so cute, right? Maybe I'll pop his little ear out a little bit. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just be grateful that I got it together, and yeah, I wish it was spaced out just a little bit more. But that's okay. I'm just going to be grateful I got it together. But isn't he cute with his little Christmas sweater? Okay, and then Nifties, just to preview, we have the base, which I think I'm going to melt again and kind of flatten out. And then this is the roof. These 2 pieces are the roof, the sides of the gingerbread house, and the back. So we might, as a Christmas surprise, we might, well, I don't know if it'll be a surprise or not because I'm telling you, but as for Christmas, if you have time, come back and we're gonna assemble this dog house, this Christmas dog house. Until then, I hope that you are... I hope that you're happy. I hope you're happy. And if you're not happy, I hope that you can find a way to make it through. Make it through the holiday seasons. For me, the holidays are very bittersweet. I'm so grateful for my son, but I also know that I was very close to not having a son at all. And I can't imagine how alone I would feel if I didn't have him. And so if you're feeling alone, I hope you know that I'm there with you and that I understand. Like, I don't know exactly what you're going through, but I understand the situation and I feel for you. And if you're with your family, I'm so happy for you, and I hope that you enjoy them because, some people don't have that luxury. And I hope you're warm and I hope you're safe. We're having floods, like the flash floods. They're telling people not to get in their cars and stuff. So I hope everyone stays safe. And if you're if you're a Nifty and you're logging in from other parts of the world, I hope that you have a warm place to sleep. And even in our world, and even in the US, I hope you have a warm place to sleep and food in your tummy. Happy Christmas Eve. I'll see you tomorrow.